Kalani, what do you think about the way your guys played today?
Yeah, I thought it was a good game. Idaho State, a really well coached team. I think Coach Fennessy does it the right way. They play with good sportsmanship, class, and they battled. We knew that if we take care of business, that we should be okay. But you always want to respect your opponents and do the right things and play the right way. And I thought our guys had the right mindset. First half looked good. We had mistake, gave short fields. But I give credit to Coach Fennessy and his staff. I don't think they made a lot of mistakes as far as you didn't see a lot of fundamentally and with coaching that they had a lot of guys assignment sound football, and I thought our guys just took advantage of making more plays. But just grateful for the game and grateful that our guys finished it the right way. And I thought it was really good for a bunch of young guys to get reps and meaningful reps, though. When it's just a game and in the second half, I think we played a lot of guys, a lot of reserve players, and I like that the sideline had a lot of energy from the starters, and I liked the stop at the end. I thought that was really good for our young guys. But obviously, there's some mistakes that it's that way every game, and so we'll look at it and see what we can improve on. But grateful we got the win, and grateful we can keep building on this. And you got to bye next week, so it's still a work week for us, but I know we can get some guys healthier without having to play a game next week. So 10 weeks in a row that's pretty tough, but these guys handled it really well.
You recognized 14 players before the game, obviously the 3 seniors and then the 11 other guys. What was that like for you, that moment of recognizing their contributions?
Yeah, the 3 seniors especially, we know that this is it for them, and that's with Lopa and Capisi and Sampson. But the others, it's just kind of up in the air still on some of them. But I thought it was important that if it is their last game, that we recognize them and give them a chance to do the senior walk at the end and go through the whole festivities and have them, just if some of them come back, then great, we'll do it again next year. But I think for us is to make sure that we did it that we just did it just in case it was our last one. I wish we could have done that with Zach last year, and so I think we're always gonna, if there's a chance that they could leave, we're gonna try to put them in that senior, recognition for them. So, but I'm glad that we'll have some discussion and see what's going to happen with those other guys. I think there's 11 others, and we'll figure out what's best for them and then we'll go from there. But just want to make sure that they get recognized just in case.
John and then Jay.
Kalani, one of those younger guys you mentioned that got some meaningful reps in the second half today was Keanu Hill. Had 92 yards and a touchdown on 4 catches, and then he blocked and recovered that punt in the end zone late in the fourth quarter. What can you say about the effort you saw from him and his progression here late in the season?
We knew he was something special. I think it's just for him the opportunity to get there and on the field and play, and he's shown that he can do it throughout the season. We needed to rely on him a little bit more today, and special teams wise, I think he felt like he was gonna. He kept telling us he's gonna block one, and Kyle Griffiths, who does a lot of our duties with our punt return, he and Fessy. I mean, Coach Griffiths made a deal that if they blocked one, that he'd shave his head. So that's what they're doing in the locker room right now, shave his head a little bit, and anything to make our graduate assistants embarrassed. That's what our players. I think that's a motivation for them. So Keanu wanted to see that done, and that's why he got the block. But I think that was all that was there. That we had to hurry up the punt and try to get the ball to Hobbs and have them block a little bit longer so that we can get a good return. And I thought, for the most part, Hobbs and Talmadge got in there and got some returns. They did a good job on the punt return phase, giving us a better field position. I thought their punter, he kicked the crap out of the ball. Did some really good things. I'm proud of the way Rico punted too. He pinned one deep for us, and so that stuff doesn't go unnoticed when you have good punters. I think we wanted to just stress them a little bit, and glad we were able to do some things and get some plays.
Okay, go ahead.
Kalani, you've played 10 straight games. Give us a progress report. How do you think these guys are doing, and more importantly, are they continuing to improve as the season goes on?
Yeah, I think there's been a lot of changing lineups. You know, we've got you just have a bunch of guys that just got banged up, and whether they're 100% or not, there's some people that just couldn't go, and we had to fill in with different starters. You know, and so looking at the depth chart, it doesn't look like today like it was back in August. You know, and so. But I thought the 10 weeks, our guys did a great job at coaching. I mean, our coaches did a great job at instructing our players. I thought our players really answered the call whenever their number was up to be on the field. We can improve. There's definitely a lot of room for improvement. But for the fact that we're a pretty young team and that we played a lot of young guys this season, and some of it was by choice, but some of it was just forced because of injury, I think we're in a really good spot now. 10 weeks in a row is not easy, especially when you're playing a lot of the teams that we played and the physical football that we saw. So some of those guys will be able to recover, and not having a game next weekend is going to be good for their recovery. Getting healthy, we'll get some guys back, but there are some guys that still need work, and so we're going to have the same mindset of getting better with those younger guys and some guys that have, we're going to depend on them in the Georgia Southern game, so they need to work, and that's going to be the focus. I think everybody's going to go through a little bit of a situational recovery. Some guys need to practice every rep and do some physical things next week. Other guys just need to get polish up their technique and their fundamentals and mentally get better, but don't need to see them do much on the field. So that's what we're going to do next week. When
you retire, are you going to be a band leader?
I was pretty good, huh? I mean, I'm not trying to brag about myself. I was surprised. I think it's just if I could keep a beat, you know. So I thought it was fun. But I had a good moment before the season to interact with the band and to talk to them, and it's been really fun just being able to connect with them and see things that they do. I think that's a big part of what we do here at BYU. Just the whole experience is having them, and I just hope they know how much I appreciate them. And then just in combination of that, it's the how awesome was it to see the fans in the stands and packing the stands for this FCS game. It meant a lot to our players, and I hope our fans know how much we love and appreciate them. And it wasn't just this game; it was the entire season. You know, we're sad we're not playing at home anymore, but it was really cool to have the fan support and the energy that the fans bring, the rock, and everyone is it's amazing. And I hope our fans, Cougar Nation, knows how much our players, our coaches, everyone in our program really appreciate them. Thank you so much.
Do last question from Jared.
Kalani, we didn't really talk about it, but you're wearing the camouflage to recognize and honor the military today for this game. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, just want to recognize the military and their, the everything that they do for our lives, the freedoms that we enjoy, the lifestyle that we have. We can't show enough appreciation, but if there's a way that we can recognize them, I know college football is doing that next week. We don't have a game next week, so we wanted to do it earlier, and so I think the more we can be mindful of the sacrifice that others make for us, I think it's really important. And I hope everyone out there that has loved ones in the military and those that have sacrificed their time, their energy, and many of them their lives, I hope they know how much we love and appreciate them. So it was good. I mean, I like wearing this. I was confused because I wasn't sure if it was going to be hot or cold or what was going on today. And pretty warm day for November, and I was really happy with it. So and camouflage is a little bit slimming, they tell me, so I should wear it more often.
Well, along those lines, Kalani, we've talked a lot just about how you want your guys to be well-rounded. Football is important, but so is school, so is social life, so are things like this, recognizing the military or recognizing the band. Do you see that passing on to those guys? Do you see them embracing that well-rounded mentality?
It's something that they teach me. I have a group of great young men that have tons of appreciation and gratitude for the fans, for everyone at BYU, for the faculty, staff, their coaches, for each other, and most importantly, for their loved ones. And then I think playing the game is really, really cool, but the fact that they do it with a lot of energy and joy, that makes it all worthwhile for the people that have sacrificed for them. But these young men are special. They're special to me and to a lot of people, and I'm just honored to coach them, and really happy that they teach me a lot of lessons and make me a better person. So I enjoy doing this.
Awesome. Thanks so much for your time, Coach.
Thanks, guys. Stay safe. Appreciate it.